everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome to my first episode of my cooking show. So today we're going to be making a salsa chicken dish and it's made in the Crockpot. Super easy, there's very few ingredients as you can see. You basically let it cook itself. So I got this recipe from my hairdresser and I've kind of changed it and modified it and made it my own. So today we're going to be doing this together and hopefully it's something that you enjoy and your family enjoys, and it's so simple, it's amazing. So you can see the ingredients I've laid out in front of me. We have some boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I actually get it from Costco and I use 2 packs when it comes in bulk, so there's 4 chicken breasts. You can add or reduce the amount of chicken depending on what size you need portion wise. Next I have some Mexican chili powder, which we don't use a lot of, but it does add some flavor. Some cracked ground pepper, some sea salt, and paprika. Then I also have gourmet fresh salsa. It's a medium level heat, and this is also from Costco. Just half a cup of water. And this is one of our favorite things to use is the liners for your Crockpot. This will help with your cleanup and make your life so simple. So these are amazing. I recommend them every time you're using your Crockpot. So first thing I'm going to do is start with the liner, and we have the Crockpot over here to the side. So I'm going to get one of these little handy things out. So I'm just making sure that it's flat along the bottom and on the sides, and just tucking it around. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the Crockpot on low. So there's 2 ways you can do it. You can do the chicken and the salsa on low for 8 hours, or if you wanted to speed up the time, you could turn it on high and do it for about 6 hours. It just depends on what time frame you have. So first thing I'm going to do is actually start with the salsa. And I'm going to put a layer along the bottom. Next I'm going to add the water. Approximately half a cup. I don't usually measure, I just put it in here. So next we're going to add the chicken. Again, you can add more chicken depending on how much you need to make. Because I'm usually just cooking for myself, 4 chicken breasts is more than enough for me. I'll have it for a few days then for lunch and dinner. So if you're looking to do some meal prepping, this is definitely an easy and delicious meal that you can use throughout the week. I'm going to add a little bit of my spices here, just for an extra little kick. I'm going to start with the Mexican chili powder. It doesn't really matter like how much, it's kind of your preference. I'm just sprinkling it lightly and making sure all the breasts are covered. Next I'm going to do some cracked ground pepper. If you're drinking like a gallon of water a day, a little salt doesn't really hurt. And then last I'm going to add the paprika. Last step is back to the salsa. Okay, so that is that for now. We have our Crockpot on low. We're going to let this sit for 8 hours, and then we'll come back to it and shred it up and talk about how we can serve it in different ways that you can serve it for your family. Okay, so we're back and it's 8 hours later and the chicken is fully cooked in the Crockpot. All you have to do at this point is get a fork. You'll have your chicken breast inside, and you take your fork and just comb through it, and it makes the chicken shredded. So everything is so juicy and tender. Usually add a little bit extra salsa too, and then keep it on low or warm until you're ready to serve it, just to make sure that it stays really moist. So we have our finished product here. I also have a way to serve it. It depends on what your liking is. If you would prefer rice or serving it with salad or whatever you'd like, that's fine too. But I have some whole wheat tortillas. We have an avocado, some hot sauce, because I like mine a little bit spicy, non-fat Greek yogurt instead of sour cream. And we also have some shredded cheese. This is from Costco as well. It just depends. Sometimes I use like Mexican cheese. They have a low-fat one at Kroger, you know, your regular grocery store. I just picked this one up because it looked yummy, and it's like, you know, gluten-free, no hormones, all that jazz. So, first thing I'm going to do now, I'm ready to serve, is cut up the avocado. Basically, I just cut the avocado down the middle, all the way around, and this one just fell right apart, which is nice. So at this point, if I'm just making it for myself, I'll save the other half and eat it later on in the day or the next afternoon. And all I do is keep the seed in it, and I wrap it in tin foil and just put it in the fridge, and it will stay nice until the next day. So I'm going to put this one to the side. Then I'm getting a regular size teaspoon, and I'm going to put the teaspoon in between the skin and the dark green part of the avocado. And once you do that, the skin just slides right off. So you kind of make a little space there and put your spoon all the way through onto the other end, and it just pops right out. So now you're ready to cut it up. I don't have a tortilla warmer, but I've heard that they're amazing. So if you have one, kudos to you. Feel free to do that. Sometimes I'll put a wet paper towel over it and put it in the microwave for 5 or 10 seconds, and that'll make it nice and warm too. So now I'm just going to put my chicken. Get some pieces of avocado in there. I've also put, you know, I kind of change it up with what I put inside. Sometimes I'll put shredded lettuce. Just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Then I'm going to add a little bit of tapatio. And put some of my Greek yogurt on there. Or you could put it on the side. Little bit of cheese. And you're ready to go. So I'm going to wrap it all up. It makes a nice little chicken burrito. So if you like to try this at home, please let me know how it turns out for you, if you want to add or change any of the ingredients. And if you have any ideas for future recipes that you'd like me to display, please let me know also in the comments. And again, this is just a really simple, easy dish that you can make for your family or even just for you and have it through the week, or just have like a nice Mexican night. So thank you for watching, and I hope it turns out well for you as well. So stay tuned for upcoming shows, and thanks again.